What is this place?
Alright, so we now return with the underplayed playthrough of Among the Sleep. This game is absolutely terrifying. I have a hard time playing horror games in general. But, how am I supposed to get over this thing? I just, like, climb over it. There we go. It's been a while since we've put this in our system because it was just so dang scary that I could not keep playing. But
House. What's that doing here?
But it's gotten a pretty good response as far as the playthroughs I've done on YouTube, and I try to give the people what they want. You know, number one rule of entertainment. So we're going ahead and making this happen. How do I crawl again? There we go. I can crawl faster than I can walk. I love how delightfully demented everything is here. The dimensions are all twisted. How do I push it?
Is it locked? I might be able to open it from the inside if you help me up.
Where are you, Teddy? How you want me to help you out? Terrifying teddy bear. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks now to why I stopped playing this game. Here I need to just. There we go. Get him on in there. And the worst part is, I decided, like, okay.
Oh, look at this place.
Maybe I can actually make it through this game if I just only play it during the daytime, you know? But nope, it's nighttime. I'm playing. I'm gonna be terrified.
Listen. There it is again. It sounds like it's coming from behind this door. There must be a way to open it. It seems like these are connected somehow. Maybe it requires some sort of key. Is there anything we can use?
This locket. This is like a terrifying version of Dora the Explorer. Do you know where we could find a key to this hellish universe? I had to close this, huh? And rotate. Round and round we go.
What happened? Why didn't it open? Let's find a way to open it.
I'm not sure what way you're talking about, buddy. Ooh, what's in the chest? Is that creepy lullaby that's being sung? Anything in here? Anything in here? Nope. There's pictures of me and Teddy. Oh, why are children so scary? Building the atmosphere is where this game really excels. I mean, they do a fantastic job. Just in plopping you down in a space with minimal visual design and audio to really get your scary juices flowing. How could I possibly open this? Maybe I just need to interact with this thing here. Or do I have to like turn the wheel? Can't interact with that. Can't interact with that. What does that do?
What did you find? It's rather small, but it looks like my paws might fit.
Oh, don't stick your paw in there, Teddy.
Aha! It's a button.
Teddy, what have you done?
That's it.
You've doomed us all.
Seems like the memory you share with her unlocked the door. Maybe if we can find more memories like this, it might bring us to her. It looks
Fine,
like
Teddy.
we need 3 more.
I'll find 3 more.
This will take us.
For the Dark Lord, the offering is prepared. May be pleased.
Scares me a bit. But don't worry. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Pick me up whenever you're ready to go.
I don't trust you, Teddy. You're the most terrifying teddy. This ridiculously creepy teddy bear is my only companion on this trip. Oh, man. I'll tell you one thing. This 2-year-old is far braver than I could ever possibly be. I mean, if I was...
Well, this doesn't look too bad. I hope the memory is close by.
You said it, buddy. If I was going through this when I was 2 years old, I would be out of here. Alright, climb on up there. Parts of the game are weirdly beautiful, though. Like, this segment right here, it's very Alice in Wonderland. You know, we've fallen down a rabbit hole, as it were. And there's these wild, luminous plants. They're warm and inviting in a way, you know? We also have these industrial sections too, though. Just a little bit odd. Oh, an owl. Yay, owls! We like owls. Alright. And that starts this little merry-go-round. Tiptoeing ahead. Our frame rate's suffering a little bit, which is really surprising because this game isn't supposed to be hugely visually taxing. Whoa.
Over there. It looks like another memory across that bridge.
Just look at the level design in this. It's beautiful, hauntingly so, you know? I mean, these look like dreamscapes that you would experience. And I love that it's not too crowded either. We have lots and lots of negative space, lots of shadows, lots of things that aren't clearly defined. That really helps, you know, your imagination take over. Whee! Alright, so we've got to make it up this tower somehow.
Is there a way up this tower?
We're going to find out, buddy. Okay, so I got to put the owls in there, huh? Cool, so we got to find 4 more owls and put them in this phallically shaped receptacle. Well, this place seems pretty fun, right? There's some way I can... Alright, that's my pause button. It's also my pause button. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember all my buttons here. Oh, there we go. Square turns on my light. Okay. It's my teddy. Alright. So we can hear happy children playing. Happy children playing is a good thing, right? Of course it is. I'm sure that nothing's going to happen to us if we go into this creepy little shack. Look at that. Just a happy little owl and... Whoa, turn out the lights. Oh, why is it locked? Whoa, what's going on out there? Teddy, I'm scared. And it sounds like there's a Komodo dragon out there. Cool. Oh, why is the door opening on its own? Oh, shoot. I apologize in advance, folks. I'm trying to clean up...
We should be careful.
Don't say that. Don't tell me I need to be careful. Oh, man. Okay, so, interestingly enough... Alright, we can only use our light if we're standing. Although it's much faster for us to crawl. So there's that, that survival trade-off that they're playing with here. You can either move fast and run away from the monsters that are going to eat you, or you can actually see where you're going Alright. So something has come through here and transformed this place from a happy, whimsical underground playground to this dark, abandoned, creepy place. Alright. So scared. Something moving? Oh, this game's great at freaking you out about, like, did I actually see that, you know? Again, just because they invest so much in building this atmosphere. Oh, little cave paintings. With the sound and the environments, just, you know, the Foley, where you can hear like something is moving in the dark, you know? So anytime you see just a stray particle effect, you wonder what it might be. Like, what is that rattling we're listening to right now? Oh my gosh, this game is terrifying. As I was saying, I want to apologize in advance because I've been trying to clean up the language of my Let's Plays. Just because, you know, I don't know who's watching. You know, what age you might be, what your views on course language may or may not be. But I think that's a niche that would be better filled. You know, some just clean language Let's Plays, you know? But I will admit, this game is terrifying. So if ever I'm like, oh, holy crap, you know, and I just, you know, let her rip, you'll forgive me for not abiding by the FCC obscenity regulations. And there's much wailing and gnashing of teeth. Oh, it's getting darker. Why is the screen shaking? What is going on out there? I don't want to go out there. If I go out there, something is going to eat me. I'm going to stay in these brushes like Solid Snake. Now that could just be an empty a little play horse. Or it could be a giant snake monster that's going to eat me as soon as I show my cute little 2-year-old face. And suddenly the sound immediately stops, and somehow that's much creepier. Oh, this game. I understand you guys are probably not getting the same experience as I am because you have my goofy voice overlaid. But while we're here, just listening to the sounds or the terrifying lack thereof, tell you this atmosphere is ridiculous. Alright. So there's a tire on a branch. We gotta somehow get up there and knock it down. Can I climb that tree? Is it safe for a 2-year-old to climb a tree? Well, none of this is safe for a 2-year-old, actually, but we're gonna try to do it anyway. Alright. So it looks like I'm a little parkour champion here. Gonna get myself up in this tree if I can. Can I? I don't think I can. Maybe I can't climb the tree branch. Maybe I can just stand on this stump and knock it down, huh? There we go. And the controls are very limited as well, which really works for this game. You know, being a 2-year-old, we can't swivel around. You know, the speed at which we can look around and investigate things is very slow. It's agonizing slow. Whoa, my God! That. Do you see it? Oh my God. Oh, I thought it was just a joke how funny this scary this game was. I was like, alright, as long as I make stupid one-liners, you know, we're not gonna have a problem. But when kids' swing sets start moving on their own, or those little horsey things start rocking and forth on their own, oh man. Now here's what makes this game so ridiculously effective. And there's actually tons of things they're talking about. Like, let me finish the point that I was going to make, which is just look at how slow we can turn the camera. You know, that's as fast as I can look around. So if say I'm looking over here and I hear something coming from behind me, I had to take like 25 seconds to pan around, and during that time my mind is filling in what kind of terrifying monsters could be waiting for me when I look back. No, 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 sir. No, this is this is not cool. Horses do not rock on their own, sir. That is, thank you very much. That is not acceptable. We're gonna go over here into this little zone. Hopefully we'll be safe in the light. But yeah, this game does so many things beautifully as far as just building an atmosphere. And the other thing that I really appreciate is how little there is in the way of cinematics. I don't think there's really any cinematics. There's nothing. There's not been any point in the game so far that I can recall that the game takes control of the camera and says, "Okay, you have to look in this direction right now to see this scary thing jump out at you." You know, the developers just designed the environments such that they know where your gaze is going to be directed, and they put scary things in that line of sight. You know, and you experience them naturally. You know. My heartbeat's racing. There's a statue with oh, it's me, and I am not happy, and there's something dark in here with me. Oh, terrifying, terrifying. This game's so scary. Why am I playing it? I don't know, because I'm trying to understand fear. This is the very nature of fear. Wonderfully, wonderfully put together, and I'm shocked that I haven't heard more about this game, really. This is the kind of game that I would expect Yahtzee to take a look at. Well, Yahtzee on Zero Punctuation tends to look at more mainstream games, I guess, you know, really popular ones. And this was an indie Kickstarter game, so he usually reserves those for like a specialty video. X. Oh, I think that's the keyboard X, not the PlayStation controller X. Oh wait, no, right. I'm using a PlayStation 3 controller.
This creeps me out. I hope your mother is okay.
Me too, Teddy. We are using a PS3 controller, but the drivers that we've configured in Windows think it's a 360 controller because they're pretty much analogous, you know. So let's go out here and grab this owl if we can without falling off the ledge. I wonder what the significance of the owls in this is. I like owls. Owls are cool. I'm not sure if I've mentioned, like, I know like 3 myths, right? And I mention them in every video. That's why is why is that here? Go away. Nobody wants you here, creepy little caterpillar. Get out of here. Alright. Move that. Open that up. Nope, open up all the way. At least there's a street light right over us. Where am I? And how many owls do I have? Do I have 3 owls? I think I have. What? What's making that noise? This game is ridiculous. What am I doing? Why am I playing this? I'm starting to rethink my life. Why have I chosen to do this? Okay, if I'm gonna press forward, gotta be brave. Be brave, man. Come on. I'm a manly man. Yeah. No scary scraping noises in the dark are gonna frighten me. No, sir. Oh, and neither's that horse moving on its own. Nope. That's perfectly normal. That's what horses do. What's going, horsey? How you doing? Yeah, looking good, man? Staying fit? Why'd you stop moving, horsey? Why'd you stop moving? Crawl, crawl, crawl. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, my gosh. Make it back to this big creepy tower and the safety of these little light plants. Alright, did I find all the owls I need? Let's see. I needed 4. I cannot count. I have 4. Cool. Okay. So now I should be able to walk across this plank. Because I'm 2 years old and I understand leverage. Hear my little heartbeat going? Oh, man. What's beautiful about this game is the simplicity. And I'm going to say what's beautiful about this game so many times. But the simplicity is fantastic. It's just really easy to pick up and go. You know, there's not a whole lot of complicated controls or inventories to manage or anything like that. There's no real UI to speak of. You know, they don't have, like, let's take, for example, compare it to another popular horror game that I've Let's Played recently, or at least I attempted to, and that was Pathologic, right? Pathologic. That game had, like, it had a hunger meter, a sleep meter, a reputation meter, just like all these different systems that were kind of really difficult to understand and figure out, you know? And to echo something that Yahtzee has said in a lot of his reviews, I don't find it terribly effective when a game tells me how scared I am. Like, when it gives you a sanity meter and says, oh, you must be going insane right now, you know? No, that's up for me as a player to determine, not you as a game to tell me, to dictate to me, you know? And Among the Sleep does a really good job of not telling us how frightened we are. It's just like, oh yeah, we know you're frightened, but you don't need a meter to see. It's like, oh, this is your I'm about to pee myself meter. Alright. So let's walk into this memory. It's cool. There's shapes. Shapes are fun. We like shapes. This area feels a little bit more welcoming. Mostly because we don't just have these terrifying scraping noises. Oh, look at the bridge! How cool is this? The planks on the bridge are actually made out of stars. That's really pretty. Alright, what's this memory got for us? A dresser. And a tire. And an alarm clock.
All right then, one more time. But that's it.
A music box? Oh, please tell me this is a xylophone. It is! It's a xylophone bridge! Oh man, this is great. So, little did you know,
Finally, we must be getting closer.
we are actually playing as 2-year-old Michael Jackson. And this is the video for